Hello guys, and today I'm going to show you the comparison between the ASUS TUF FX504 and the Dell G7. So before we start the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, let's get started. The ASUS TUF FX504 and the Dell G7 are two of the new gaming laptops out right now that come with the latest 8th Gen Intel CPUs. Both the laptops have gathered quite a bit of attention regarding their beefy specs and rather affordable price tag. The ASUS has many different variants, and this variant that we'll take a look at is at the middle ground, which comes with the 1050 Ti at $900. The comparison here will mainly be done to see which one you should go for and to see which laptop has the most value. We'll be comparing these two laptops in these main categories, including design and build quality, the display, performance, and battery life. So without any further ado, let's get right into the first category, that is the design and build quality of the laptops. The ASUS TUF FX504 is fully made of plastic with no metal in it, which isn't ideal and makes it feel kind of cheap. The laptop has a very obvious gamery aesthetic to it that I personally don't dislike, and the colored accents with the stripes also looks good. The Dell G7, also like the ASUS, has a fully plastic build, but in this case it does not have any colored accents but rather has a more subdued look. One more addition in the Dell is that it comes in a few different colors as well, which is a neat addition. The only negative about the build of the G7 is that it is, however, more bulky and large as compared to the ASUS, which makes it less easy to carry around and travel with. For this main reason alone, I will have to give the point for the design and build to the ASUS TUF FX504 for its thinner and lighter body. In the next category here, we'll be comparing the displays on both laptops. Just by looking at the display specs alone, you can tell that the Dell G7 has a much bigger advantage here. The Dell G7 has a 15.6-inch Full HD IPS display that gives you really accurate and punchy colors, great viewing angles, and good sharpness. Even though the display doesn't have any other features such as G-Sync and a high refresh rate, the panel itself is quality and it should be good for all your needs such as gaming and even editing. The ASUS TUF FX504's display is, however, quite a bit worse. It is a 15.6-inch Full HD TN panel that gives out good looking colors and contrast, good sharpness, and decent viewing angles. For a TN panel, this does good, but when you compare it to the G7's IPS display, this display falls apart, and therefore this round easily goes to the Dell G7. The next component we'll be taking a look at is the performance on both laptops. The ASUS's specs are much worse than the G7, which was expected considering the price. It comes with the Intel Core i5-8300H processor, 8GB of RAM, a 1TB SSHD, and the NVIDIA Geforce GTX 1050 Ti. For $900, these specs are still very good and it gives out some really great overall performance. You should be able to play any game out there on at least medium to high settings at 1080p due to the 4GB 1050 Ti, and even editing is doable up to a good extent. However, even though the performance on this is good, the Dell G7 specs and overall performance puts this to shame. The Dell G7 for $1,100 includes the Intel Core i7-8750H processor, 16GB of RAM, a 128GB SSD plus a 1TB hard drive, and the NVIDIA Geforce GTX 1060. These are some really great specs for a laptop that give out some excellent performance in games as well as while editing. You should be able to edit videos above 1080p on this, and even graphics and animation is doable here. Overall, for a $200 upgrade, the performance boost is there, but for the value, it can go anyway and both give out great performance for the price point, but I'll still have to give the edge to the Dell G7 for its much better performance. The battery life on both laptops is almost exactly the same and both are not very good. The ASUS TUF FX504 has a small battery size that will give you around 5 to 6 hours on a single charge, which is quite poor even considering that it is a gaming laptop. The Dell G7, also like the ASUS, has a small battery size and that too also gives the same amount of use at 5 to 6 hours. Overall, I have to give both laptops a tie in this category as they both are noteworthy. So the final verdict for the comparison here is that both these laptops are a good buy for their respective price points. The ASUS TUF FX504 is a more mid-range option that has many variants, and because of that, you can get it for a lower budget. However, for the absolute best gaming experience and for the best value, I would still recommend the Dell G7 to anyone looking for a laptop for gaming or editing at around $1,000. So that's it for the video guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.